Now, when was the last time that you streamed a TV show? Yes, you're probably answering right now. Streaming services in Australia continue to grow strongly, with new research showing that Netflix, ABC's iView and SBS On Demand are all leading the way.
Switch Media has found our viewing habits are also changing, with 1 in 10 Australians admitting to binge watching on the loo. We're joined now by Switch Media's Chief Operating Officer, Mark Wilson, in Sydney. Yes, we'll get to that interesting findings in just a moment, Mark. Good morning to you. Firstly, tell us about Switch Media. Do you have a dog in this fight?
Good morning. Yes, thank you. Switch Media is a global provider of online TV solutions. So we help kind of tier one broadcasters to really bring their TV programming to the online world, to any device, really to anywhere within Australia and New Zealand.
Okay, now you looked at I guess, and this will come as no news to anybody watching, the devices used to stream iView, Netflix and the like, and increasingly rather, it's not the big box, the big TV in the corner of the room.
Correct, yeah. So you're seeing a lot more diversity in the way that people are consuming content. It's a really exciting trend and a really exciting industry in that you're able to watch really your content anywhere on any device.
And because the proliferation of these services makes it so accessible, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as you saw with that statistic, around 14% of people are watching on the loo, as well as on public transport, at work, in the living room, in the bedroom, wherever they can really access the TV content.
So you have 14% really owning up to watching services like iView in the bathroom.
Absolutely, exactly. So
that's the ultimate form of multitasking, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you think back 5 years ago, who would have guessed, TV on the toilet was a thing?
Who'd have guessed? Yeah. Hey, who would have guessed rather? Binge viewing is very popular. I certainly am a great fan of that. Doing these sort of hours, I don't get the chance to watch shows at night, so we'll often sit home at the weekend and bash out 2 or 3, 4 or 5 episodes in a single hit. That is what everybody seemingly is doing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really interesting. They, part of it I think is just the accessibility of being able to binge watch. What came out of some of the research we did was, viewers were commenting that they would prefer less ads as the longer they watch, or really the longer they binge watch. And so that's kind of had Switch Media take a look at our ad serving technology and our ad insertion technology to really check the frequency of how many ads are distributed and delivered within a show, but also within the entire binge watching session.
Yes, which leads me to my final question, given that most people, most younger viewers, just really dislike ads in any form watching a series on iView or SBS. Where does this leave broadcast, linear, free-to-air TV looking 5-10 years into the future, Mark?
Well, I don't think that advertising is going to go away. It's obviously the premium way to afford people the way to watch this programming for free. It's just going to be really a more personalized advertising experience, given that now that you're moved off the traditional TV broadcast, we know kind of more about your demographics, your viewing habits, and the device you're on, and we're able to the advertising will be a little bit more tailored to who you are.
Mark Wilson from Switch Media, thank you so much for joining us.